Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, how are you doing? So we have a new location, kind of new, kind of old. I used this location before in one of my other skincare videos and decided to try it again, upgrade it a little bit. My last setup was probably the obstacle for one of the reasons why you guys weren't really seeing me a lot. Hope you guys like it. I added some extra lighting and, you know, we have my cute little wall decor as well, so yeah. Also feel like the lighting that I had in there as well was just not flattering to me, and like this is a lot warmer. And honestly, my makeup's coming out better. My hair is coming out very well. I got my hair done. Yes. I said it was July and it is time to get braids in because, I mean, if I don't put the work in first, how is the beach gonna get to me? So yeah, hopefully a beach will be seeing me soon enough. Shout out to my cousin. She really did her big ones. I got Fulani braids done in this cute 3-flavor ice cream color, very strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. It's something whimsical, tasteful, and also I just really love blonde in the summertime. Shoot me, shoot me. I put some pink in it, okay? I switched it up a little bit. They got some 613 in there, you know. Doing my big one, okay? That's a little bit of an update on the visual arrangements. Also, the reason why I got my hair done in this particular style is so it'd be easier to show you guys my ears, as I am a pierced girly, okay? It started with this helix and we ended up with 6 on each side and 2 on the face, as far as I'll let any of you know. Anyway, those are the ones I'm going to be giving you a tour of today. I'm also going to be giving you guys a 1-month update on my conch piercing that I got done for my birthday, but not on my birthday. My birthday was not in June, and it looks great and it really brings my stacks together. I love it. But now this ear is looking really bare. I'm thinking about doing stacked lobes. You know, I have enough room for it on the top, and I know people would put like the stagger stacks. I want them like parallel, and then maybe like do a off stack on this side, just like 1 here and then like just 2 here. I don't know. Okay, I'm rambling. You can see I'm very invested in the piercing lifestyle. I really love piercings. I have only those and no tattoos, actually. That is one fact about me that you can take home to mama today. Okay, hi. Let's get real close to each other so I can show you my conch. I got a teardrop diamond put in last month. The pain was, I must say, a 2 out of 10. Honestly, for all of my cartilage piercings, this was the easiest, I'd say. Hands down. Honestly, it made me want to go back and like get some on this side. It was a whole thing. I had to like calm myself down because this was like a walk in the park. I had no pain afterward. Like it felt a little sore on the first day. After that, nothing. Not acting up, not bleeding, no pus, no fuss, nothing. I'm spraying it with the saline solution every day. I'm drying it with a blow dryer and it is healing beautifully, honestly. I just have to get the bar changed out soon. I'm gonna do that in about a week or so, or at least I'm gonna try to. Responsibility. That's it for the update. Let's get into the piercing tour, shall we? So here's how I'm gonna do things. I'm just gonna let you know around when I got it pierced, if I remember, how badly it hurt from like 1 to 10, and how long it took me to heal them. I have 14 piercings total. I have 6 in this ear, 6 in this ear, and 2 on my face. I'm just gonna get started on the facial piercings just because they're right here. So I have 1 nostril and 1 septum. My nostril I got around when I was 16. I had my sister sign off for it, actually. Shout out to you, sis. And I got my septum when I was around 20, I believe. The nostril, the initial piercing wasn't bad. It was when he was putting the jewelry in that it hurt really, really bad. That was easily an 8 out of 10 and not a very good experience. Quite traumatic, actually. But it healed well within, I think, maybe like 2 months or so. Like, I had no problems with it. I honestly just left it alone. I don't even think I cleaned it that much just because this was one of my first like piercings and I was not very knowledgeable. So I was just using like water, maybe antibacterial soap, and that was it. For my septum, it was like more of a 4 out of 10, I would say. It didn't really hurt that much. It triggered my tear ducts and my nose to start running like a river. Very uncomfortable experience. I was just leaking different fluids out of my face at once while he was trying to put the jewelry in, and it was just really gross. So wouldn't recommend that, but the swag is forever, as you can see. It took about, honestly, I would say maybe 3 weeks to heal. I literally just flipped up the horseshoe jewelry so my Caribbean mother wouldn't see it. And I left it there and I didn't feel a thing at all. No infections, no problems. Healed up really nicely. Now let's move on to the ears. I'm going to do my left ear first. On my left ear, I have my triple forward helix, my outer helix, and my 2 lobes. For my triple forward helix, I got that done, I think, on my 20th birthday. I wanted it done for a while because I was looking up piercings on Tumblr at the time. If you know Tumblr, shout outs to you. Okay, when it was in its prime. Okay, I was obsessed with the 3, not 2, not 1. I needed 3 at once. Actually influenced 2 of my other friends to also get it done. I think one of my friends took hers out like a year later because they weren't healing properly, and I think my other friend still has them. So yeah, Christina, I hope you still have the triple forward helix. I went to actually get it done with her on that day. So pain. Let's get on to that. The first one would be a like 5. The second one was a 7. And the third one, by the time we did the first and second, my ear was pulsing and red and angry and hurt so bad. I almost tapped the fuck out. But I love the placement. It's really gorgeous. I was glad that I had the anatomy for it. It took around 2 years for all of them to heal. The top and the middle one kept getting snagged on my hair all the time. So they have a bit of scar tissue left over, just a little bit, but they are fully healed. And the last one healed perfectly. It was flat, no problems. Usually just these 2. And they start acting up sometimes if I don't put the right jewelry in or if my bar is too short. Yeah, they start screaming a little bit. My helix that I got here, I got this as my first cartilage piercing ever, I think at 18. I think I was 18 or 19 when I got them done. This took about 1.5 years to heal. It was pretty good for the most part. It kept getting snagged on stuff, but I was pretty good at like saving it basically. I was really good at putting the saline solution on and making sure that it did not get any worse because the piercing bump was like really bad. Now it's fine, it's flat. It's actually stretched a little bit. I changed my jewelry a lot and sometimes I just force it in and it worked. Lobes. So I got my first lobes and my seconds. I think I got my seconds when I was 20 years old, and then my first I got when I was 12. So that's it for the one ear. For my second ear, I have my helix on this side that is the most recent other than my conch. I have my flat and I have my third, second, and first lobes. So for my helix, I got that around 2 years ago and it just recently healed because I had a long bar in it that I couldn't switch out for the longest time because it was literally stuck and I didn't want to pay to get it out because I was stubborn as hell. And so I left it in there thinking that it was going to heal. It did not. It kept progressively getting worse. It got like a piercing bump and stuff. I went to a piercer, I got the piercing removed, I switched it out and it healed up in a week. So that's nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do another another outer helix piercing. It might just be inner ear and lobe for now because this one kind of traumatized me a little bit. I do want to get a vertical helix at some point though. Pain for this one when I got it done would be like maybe a 4. It wasn't that bad. My flat, I got my flat done in 2020. It was really easy, super cool. I think I rated this maybe like a 5. It hurt a little bit more than I was expecting, but the healing process was like super swift, very easy. I actually heard a lot of people have problems with their flats, but like mine was chilling. I wasn't bugging it wasn't bugging me. I was putting in my saline solution, I was doing it all up and it healed up really nicely. I think this took about 8 months actually to heal. It took less than a year. It was really, really nice. And then we're down here to the lobe. So I got my third when I was 20. And the story behind this one, because it's slightly stretched, I got it done with a hand, like the piercing gun thingy, not the automatic one, the one where you hand press it, the one where you control the pressure of the piercing gun. Anyway, got my third pierced with a piercing gun in a mall in one of those nail and spa places for really cheap, because it was a lobe piercing, and I was like, this is exactly like Claire's but cheaper, so I might as well, and it's on the lobe, so it's not like I'm gonna bust up my cartilage. Turned out that she actually pierced the piercing in too tight, and it ended up migrating into my ear. Yeah, I had to get it taken out, but then my ear was left a little bit more stretched than usual, so I'm able to put an 18 gauge in, not an 18 piercing, so it's just a little bit thicker. For this one, the pain was like a 2 because it was really swift. It was a lobe piercing. After I switched out the jewelry and realized it was migrating, it healed fine in like maybe 3 weeks. So, and then I got my second, that I told you before, years ago. I don't know, I guess this might have taken like a couple weeks to heal as well, and then my first, we're here a couple weeks. So yeah, about my piercings. So all of the piercings that I have in my cartilage are from AliExpress. They are all titanium steel, and some of them are gold plated as well, and then some have little gems inside. The only ones that I have that are not from AliExpress right now are my lock and key earrings. These earrings have been with me for like 7 years now. I actually got them from a store called Black Owned TO. It was like a pop-up store in a mall that's near me, and it was by a indie artist, so I think these are the only ones that are available. This one says 121 on it, and 21 is my basketball jersey, which is why I was drawn to buy these, and I have not regretted them since. So that's it for my piercing tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and leave a comment down below if there's anything that you'd like to see, or just anything you'd like to comment, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.